Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. It is Wednesday, December 3rd. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Any day above ground is a good day, a promising day. It's important to know this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm not offering any type of trading advice. We're just showcasing our automated bots here at Right Line Trading. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. You could lose a lot of money. All right, with that being said, let's take some risk. Let's get in the game. Take a quick look at the Forex Factory. We always like to start the day and see if there's any red folder high impact news reports that are going to be released during our trading. Those news reports can be a double-edged sword. They create a lot of volatility. They are a catalyst event. However, at first they can be extremely volatile, and there is an increase in the amount of risk. We could get a big winner, but we could also pull in quite a big loser. So in order to prevent us from getting into anything unexpectedly, I like to refer to it as an unpleasant surprise. When you're in the trade and that news release comes out you didn't know about, and whammo, gotcha. That's the unpleasant surprise I'm talking about. So in order to prevent those, we're going to look really quickly, because we've got 10 minutes for the market open, at what's coming out. Something I imagine there must have been a news report that came out earlier because the market went straight down. At 8:30, I see a few yellow folders. At 10 o'clock, we have a big red one. That's PMI coming up at 10. That's a perfect example of what we don't want to get caught holding the bag. Get caught in an open position when that gets released. Very bad things can happen quickly. 10:30, we've got crude inventory. Sometimes I like to take a play on the crude inventory report. Nice catalyst event to trade crude. Hey, Gary, welcome, Gary. MSFT News. Okay, so that's what's coming out at 10 o'clock is the big one. If today's your first day joining us, I want to say welcome and thank you. What we're looking at here, just to give you an idea, is our automated bots here. Once they are enabled, they're running on NinjaTrader 8. These are strategies that, once enabled, will execute and manage the trades on your behalf for you. Complete automated, fully automated. It can also be considered a semi-automated strategy, because you'll notice when you are in a trade, your stop and your profit targets are projected on the charts. And you can always move your stop or your profit target as you see fit. And that's what the discretionary component comes in. We have a really nice diversity of not only instruments that we trade, but time frames that we trade them on. What we're trying to do is find the instrument or find the bot that's kind of found the ebb and flow of the current trading environment. And where that bot winds up is on our leaderboard, right? The leaderboard never lies. The leaderboard tells us which bots are performing the best today. Good morning, Mark. And I think you know what the key word is. Today. If you did well last month, well, we were grateful back then. But that's not going to help us reach our profit goal today. We got to do this every day. Our goal is to get our profit goal each day. We got to sidestep the losers and get our profit goal. So what we're looking for is a vehicle or a vessel to get us there. Pre-market, Sergio added what we call our NQ Best bot, and we also have an ES Best bot. I'm looking for it now. NQ Best and ES Best. Here it is here. What this bot does, it's incredible. This bot, the NQ Best, will look at all of my NQ bots, and it will find the one that's doing the best today, and it will piggyback those trades. So if you put in your leader account the NQ Best bot, that will automatically take the trades of the most profitable NQ strategy. It eliminates all the guesswork. It's going to play your leaderboard, and it's automatically going to trade the most profitable NQ bot today. It's not going to have a very far look back. It's going to just be a few trades look back. And if it's doing well, it's going to piggyback those trades. So we're going to test it out today, the NQ Best bot. Tomorrow I'm hoping to add the ES Best bot, so we'll have them both. But we want to test this one today, and then we'll add in the ES tomorrow. So that's the NQ and ES Best bot. We always let the leaderboard dictate our decisions. They're all data-driven decisions. At the bottom of my leaderboard, you see I'm in the red on a number of strategies, which is a bit of a red flag. At the top of my leaderboard, there's only a few. So what does that tell me? That tells me, well, be cautious. Be cautious. We have our lagometer. We're going to be patient, not only cautious, but patient. And we're going to wait till we have a bot that we feel comfortable trading. Our lagometer is a very good measurement of lag or latency on our charts. We want to be in, under a half a second for sure. If we're in the tenths of a second, or hundredths, excuse me, that's even better. That's even better. So the lower the lag, the lower the latency, the better off we are. We want high speed, low drag. High speed, low drag. We're going to be releasing it, Mark, hopefully this week. We're just testing it, make sure it's operational, doing everything like it's expected. So hopefully it'll be in your hands on Friday. Good morning, Tony. You could tell what version you have by going to Help and About. That should tell you the version you're on. I just updated to the most recent version. I tried to turn off my OneDrive again. It's just that OneDrive keeps coming back. Now, prior to the market opening, we had a big move down. This is the ES. From midnight to right now, a big move down pre-market. The market doesn't like those gaps. We could get a retracement at the open. We will see. The NASDAQ, I always like to look at the 20U. Look at that huge move down. A little more exaggerated than what the E-mini did. So now we're 2 or 3 minutes from the market open. I have my trade copier. The MNQ sniper has come to the top here, and I think I'll put that in place of the Mack truck. So I'm going to unlock this, and I'm going to put in the MNQ sniper on the 20U as my leader account. So these, I make tabs on my trade copier for the bots that are on my leaderboard and I feel the most comfortable about trading during this session. And those could change. Nothing is set in stone. I also have an ETP trade copier. I've added 3 accounts with Prop Shop Trader, and I've put a group together. I've got the 20U Mac Truck and Sniper. I've got my MNQ Power Play as my leader right now. And I could very quickly change my leader account with my Prop Shop accounts. So we're trading a total of 7 accounts this morning. I'm going to keep my power play. I always like to have the power play close by. And I have my ES8U scalper, which could catch a really nice long here if we get a big retracement. So I want to wish everybody good luck. Let's see if we can put some money in the bank. We've got a great training today at 12 noon. 12 noon Eastern, we're doing a onboarding class. We're going to go back to the basics, best practices, live Q&A. If you're on the fence, get over to our website and place your order. I think you can, if you act quick, you could catch the Black Friday pricing. Okay, there goes the opening. We like to step aside for a few minutes and let things settle down. Let's see if we can find a direction. We had a big move down pre-market. Let's see if we get a retracement. Yeah, I'm going to put it in, Gary. I'm going to put it in the chat. Thank you. Oh, this is setting up for a nice short. A nice short. My 20U is below the 50. My 30 range power play is looking for a short. There it goes. Let's watch this one. That was a nice short entry. Let's see if it goes all the way. Not many profitable bots on our leaderboard. Is also a sign that it's a choppy, ranging, miserable market. That there is no follow through. Here we go. Here's the retracement I was talking about. Nice trade, Rao. Beautiful. Took a long on the power play. Another long. I like to watch a couple of trades just to see the price action. Now it's in our leapfrog here. Let's see if we can get a runner. Nope. Our 20U is set up long. Let's see if we can get this break of resistance. This one could take a ride. I'm going to try my ETP. It didn't take that entry. So I think what I'll do is play around with it. It should have taken off on that. It is connected here. Let me come back here, go to groups, save. It's enabled, active. Looking for a break of resistance. How to bring up to the top the recent installed strategies. That would be on the strategies tab, I would imagine. This looks like it's setting up for a nice short. Let's see what happens when our 20U breaks. Here we go. Watch this short. Wait. Okay, we're in short. Let's see if we can get some follow through the downside here. Lost 120. Come on, get my leapfrog. Nope. Oh, where did that get in quick? Come down a little further. Push down a little further. Okay, let's put it on pause. The 30 range is a lot of whipsaw. A lot of whipsaw on the 30 range. Gold is looking good. Let's open up gold. Gold is running on that Sim Bitcoin account. Ay, Dios mío. So we're just monitoring the bots that are on our leaderboard. Okay, there's the link for today's 12 o'clock session. We're going to do it in GoToWebinar. We like to record these. We'll have an open Q&A. keeping an eye on this gold bot. Took the exit on the line change. Let's try to take a trade on the MNQ Sniper. It's looking at a 20 Unirenko. Very choppy. That was a Mack truck entry there. Yep. Mack truck took off. Could get a short roll here on the E-mini on this signal C. Going to try to get a short on this E-mini. I kind of like the way that's set up. We got to pull back to support. Let's see if we can get a short roll. It happens to be in a trade though. That's the problem. AIES8U. It's in a short trade now. I put the link in for today's training at 12 o'clock. If you'd like to join us, please register for that live training. Very ranging, choppy market. We've got a news report, a red folder report at 10. I love this entry on the E-mini. This E-mini entry. Got a pullback right to the 50. Let's take a peek at gold. Here comes a short on gold. Our 20U sniper, the 30 range leapfrog, somehow is up top too. Let's try to get a sniper trade. Don't like the price action. It's very choppy. I like this ES trade here. This is a beauty. The power play just jumped in, but it's getting crushed this session. There was a lot of whipsaw on it. Very choppy market. Maybe after the 10 o'clock report, the market will find a direction. Right now we're going sideways. Yeah, it is. The bots are going to be more conservative. The drones are more aggressive. Yeah, the power play is getting crushed today. I don't see nothing there. Let's take a look at Steven. Steven is leveraging an 8 Unorenko, but it gives it a lot of room. I have a feeling this is going to turn out to be the trade right here on this ES8U. Gold got back in. Bam, now all the risk is off the ES trade. Now we're looking to get into a leapfrog. Same thing with gold. All the risk is off. We got a free shot. Got stopped out on gold. It's right back in short. You know, we could get right back into this ES trade. Let's give it a shot. We got 10 minutes for the news report. I'm going to hold off. Let's go back to the gold trade. Now, gold is not our most consistent bot, but it's a really valuable tool to have in the toolbox. There are days that it does extremely well. Yesterday it was right at the top of our leaderboard. It's doing it again today. All the risk is off again. Got decent volume on gold at 400 and 450 contracts a minute. 500. Now, if gold gets into our leapfrog, you can let the good times roll. Almost made it. Boy, it's tempting to get this ES. All right, we got 8 minutes till the news report. Here goes gold. Come on, get in that window. Get a leapfrog on gold. You're in the money. Bam, there it goes. The leapfrog on gold just locked in a $500 bill. One more jump. Jump, Froggy, jump. Wow. Wow, Tony C. There's another leapfrog on gold. Got a $1,000 gold trade that quickly. Now that leapfrog, for our risk to reward ratio, it does us some real justice. Gold looks like it's finding that ebb and flow. This is what we look for. Bam. All risk is off. Now we're trying to get into that leapfrog. One more leg, one more push down. And it got another monster winner. Got a little breathing room now. Come on down. Push down. A little further. Well, you get 500. Got wicked out. That was very close, though, to jumping into our profit window again. So gold is at 1430. I'm curious if that's trading one contract. It seems like it's trading two, doesn't it? Let's take a quick look. We got the news report in 4 minutes. The Sim Bitcoin. So if you edit the strategy and scroll down to the trade management section, we'll be able to see that we're just risking one contract. If the trade goes 35 ticks, we take 10 ticks of profit. We go to break even plus 10. So you're guaranteed to win $100. However, if it goes to plus 60, we're going to lock in $400 of profit. But we're going to start leapfrogging, and things could get very interesting. All right, let's see what happens on this news report. Hopefully we can get ourselves into a nice trade. Gold is number 1 on our leaderboard. The crude oil one-day pass number 2. And then I have 1, 2, 3 snipers and 1 leapfrog. Tony C's leapfrog is up 2,800. ISM Services PMI coming out in 3 minutes. Oh, look at that horrendous chop. Oh my goodness. Wow. That does not look good. Let's see if this news report brings us something. We saw it right at the open. Our leaderboard was only had a few bots in the green. It's a big red flag that the market conditions are not doing well, not setting up for us well. It's tempting to take a trade on gold. There's the report. There's the report. Final services PMI came out with solid growth maintained in November, but inflation had picked up in the month of November. Now we're just waiting on the ISM services PMI. Let's see if we could push through resistance here. We're hoping that the Feds do another interest rate cut this month. Come on, let's get a pop through resistance. Let's get a pop through resistance. Let's try to catch one on the power play. Through resistance. Okay, we're in long. Come on up. Don't stop now. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Okay, no risk on the trade. Trying to get the leapfrog going. Okay, we're in a leapfrog. Let's go. Come on, another frog. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Give me some follow through. Nice. That one winner almost erased two losers. Let me find my other copier. Here it is. Let's see if the ETP takes off. Looking good on the 20U. That thing went right for the moon. Got a decent, nice breakthrough resistance. Let's go for another long. See if we get a bounce off that 15. Come on up. PMI at 52.6%. Economic activity in the services sector continued to expand in November. It's in expansion territory for the 9th time in 2025. All right, we got a retracement to support. This could be a signal C entry long. Here comes a signal A. Oh. Our ES got in long. All right, we're getting a retracement back to the 50 on our 20U. Remember, the 30 range won't go short unless our 20U is below the 50. Let's take a look at the sniper. Retirement plan. Yeah, my ETP is let me go back and oh, I think I see the problem. Okay. Hey, relax. I'm I'm hoping to enable it again. Yes. If I see the market's just going completely sideways and in total chop, I don't enable it. When the market is moving nicely, I enable it. So I kind of use some discretion there. But I just don't want to get into a trade when the market's doing what it is here. So in those areas, you'll see that I have it off. When it starts a nice move, like it did just a moment or two ago after that report, I'll turn it on in hopes of getting in to a market that's moving. The leaderboard always tells this story. When there's not a lot of bots in green, then we don't really have a vehicle to get us to our profit goal. If I scroll to the bottom, you'll see today the vast majority of my bots are in the red. So it's a good day not to take a trade, right? Now we only want to pull the trigger. We only want to get into a trade if we feel we have a high likelihood of winning it. I feel very fortunate to only be down $80 today across those three accounts. But that can change, very quickly. The market could start flying in one direction or the other. And if it does, I'll be ready to enable it. Patience, exactly. Exactly. Some patience. Gold is back in. Let's see what gold is doing. It's in trouble. Gold has $400 of risk on these entries. Let's see if this short move looks more promising on gold. Here we might get a bounce on this 30 range. You see my 20U bounced right off that 50. Boy, that should have been a sniper entry. Nope. This is a nice long right here. Here we go with the short. Here we go with this short. We're getting a nice move to the downside here. I'm going to test out this cop here. I've got it enabled on a short roll here on these three prop shop accounts. Let's see if it jumps in short. No follow through. Yeah, those are really our most consistent, profitable bots. Relax. The ES, whether it be the micro or the mini, um, and the MNQ or the NQ. Those are really our two most consistent bots that we have. We have a couple of others in the toolbox. We have crude oil, we have gold, we have the Dow, but we really wait for those to come to the top of my leaderboard. Gold did come to the top today, but it's risking $400 a trade, and I was already in the negative, so I held off as to not exceed my loss limit for the day. But a pretty rugged day today. Not an easy day to trade. Let's see our ES moneymaker. Jumped in long. Coming up right behind me is professional options trader David Wise. I just was up in South Carolina, paid him a visit, and wow, what a beautiful workstation he has, trading station. Listen, I've got to say something about David Wise. The man is the real deal, Holyfield. He eats, breathes, sleeps the charts. That's what he does and loves it. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this follow through the upside again. Now the first leg of profit that we take is our break even plus or minus. You'll see my stop move up and just a few more ticks to the upside. Now it's moved up and locked in a small gain, but there's no risk now. And now we're in a leapfrog. If the trade continues to mature towards our profit target, we get into what we call our leapfrog. And that's when good things start happening. Come on up. There we go. Now it just leapfrogged. Locked in another leg of profit. Come right up to resistance. That red dotted line you see above price, above my profit target, that's resistance. That's where there's sellers sitting, right there. Okay. Okay, the prop shop jumped in this time. So I'm in the trade on the prop shop, I believe. Yes. Maybe. Hard to tell. Come on up. Come on, pop to the upside. In trouble on the trade. Okay, it's closed. All right, so the ETP is working. That's good to know. Nice. My best bot never got in the game. This is a rough trading environment. This is the best time is to just sit on our hands and be patient, like Relax said. Yeah, oh yeah, sure, Relax. We've done that before. I've done that before. A while back, trading gold. Every morning I'd wake up and gold would be up a ton of money from the overnight session. So while I was sleeping, I'd leave it running on gold. Did really well. That's the thing about the drones. The drones one, here we go. We're starting to get a nice move down. Let's take a look at this 20U. Oh, wow, we're below. Let's see if we get a break of support. Yeah, it will, Gary. You're locked into that price, yes. I'm using the ETP because I'm trading prop shop accounts. Prop shop, you probably know, is on TickBlaze. They don't support Ninja. So as a solution, we can use the ETP trade copier. No, you're going to, I think you misunderstood my answer, Gary. What I said is that it will rebill you at that same price. So you're fine just the way you are. You locked it in. It takes practice, Duke. It does take practice. Okay, got into another leapfrog. I'm really hoping it breaks through resistance. That's. If it gets through resistance, we're going to go long. That's it. Okay, bear with me for just a moment. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we wrap it up right here? I'm going to put in the link for today at 12 noon Eastern. If you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome. I'm also going to put this in the Discord chat. Every Wednesday we do a live training and onboarding for our new members. And if you're not new and you want to join us and you have questions, please do. Don't hesitate. But it was, although it was a red day, our green day far exceeded it. Yesterday we were up over 300. Today we were down about 100 across all of the prop accounts. So on a losing day, if we can limit our losses to $100, it makes it quite easy to rebound on a good day and make all of that back plus some. So we're trying to, you can come to our YouTube channel and you go to the live tab right here and you'll see the one that's coming up each morning. We also post a link in our Discord. And I sent you that link this morning, Gary, so I'll get you into our server now. So I want to thank everybody. Please, if you would, like my video here on YouTube. It gives us new eyes on our products and services. And I always refer to it as my job security. Right? I don't want to be on the unemployment line. Help me out. Like my video here on YouTube. It goes a long way. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your day. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow to do it again. We lost about $100. We're going to get it back tomorrow. Come back and join me at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. If you've got time for the training today at 12 noon, great. Join us live. If not, register anyway, and you'll get a replay. We'll make sure to send you a replay. Have a blessed rest of your day, everybody. So long. Hey, Rod. Good to see you. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving holiday. Have a great day, everyone. So long.